Hello world, it's Dr. Donovan Cross.
Alright, you're welcome. First a couple of notes. We have at the back table, if you haven't discovered it, there's Caitlin waving. We are still taking questions for the speakers, and you can get cards and pens back there and drop your questions in the bins, and we will try and read as many as we can. After the panel tonight, you might want to stop by the rooftop bar. If the clouds are parted, you might see some interesting things up in the sky, perhaps. And if you have a few beers, it's more likely. Also, who's going to the theater tonight? Yes? Yes. You gotta check it out. It's so much fun. So, this is our 20th annual, right? And one of the people who put us on the map was Stan Friedman. Yeah. And we just wanted to give a shout out to Stan, who passed away just a few days ago. Yeah. Who was here in 2003 when Stan first came? Oh, that's really cool. Some people were there. Now, if you remember, it was in the Old Mac Theater across the street from the hotel. Are any human agencies in regular contact with any ET civilizations? Take it away.
I think that's a question for Oprah.
I love that I'm the craziest person on the panel. That's usually the opposite day. So yeah, I'm not going to touch that question with a 10-foot pole, even your pole, Tim. However, what I would like is someone in the back or someone in the middle or even in the front, take a photo and tag us on social media. I am so excited that this is happening, you know, that we're all together. Peter with his report.
No one can take that away from you. I don't care who you are. So now you get into what is the reality of the situation? I don't know. When you get into conspiracy theory and you go, what it is, it's a lot of researchers, and what do? They send out a FOIA request. We were talking about this at dinner. My dinner guest left. So here's what happens. You submit a FOIA request. That's Freedom of Information Act. You guys all good? Okay. So you submit it. It goes to the DOD. The giant vacuum in the 5-sided concrete structure in Arlington, Virginia. The way it goes. And it shows up on someone's desk, like me. And I get this. Bob Lazar is looking for someone the Tic Tac event. And I do this. I don't know nothing. George, you know anything about the Tic Tac event? I get on, I surf the archives. There's nothing official because there was nothing ever reported. But it's all over the press because I'm retiring. I never talked on active duty. And then you go, you get nothing. And then they go, it's a conspiracy. It's not a conspiracy, there's just nothing there. You know, don't, I'll go back to my original statement. Don't assume the government is all-knowing and that good. If you do, man, you live in a great fantasy world and I need to join it, but it doesn't exist. So I would argue that although there are probably some things they're not going to admit to for a good reason, usually national security, for stuff like that you call up, I'd say, you know, you don't get anything back, it's because there wasn't anything there.
Or they threw it away, right?
Well, that's a good, yeah, because this is true. If you don't know what it is, put it over here, and maybe it'll go away. So who works in an office? Hands? Come on. Who has an inbox? How high does the inbox get? And you look at it one day and you go, there's a lot of stuff in my inbox. What's at the bottom?
I think you fit that description kind of work.
You go, oh,
where's your hand in
I
there?
haven't touched that for 2 months, so what do? You throw it away. If it's important, it'll come back. If it's your FOIA request, you get nothing. You guys all laugh? I'm not joking, I'm serious. This stuff happens. It just kind of goes away. It's like our incident. Someone probably didn't know what to do. Incompetence. I went, I'll just ignore it, and it'll go away. And then in 2009, I know someone who knows someone who knows someone who starts a report, which is an unofficial official report, that's really thorough, that later becomes public and gets put out in the public by a guy like this. Back to Jeremy saying, George, we'll find out. And it's out there, and it's very thorough, it's very well done. If you can read through the lines, you can figure out where the gaps were at and why nothing was done. And we lose a bunch of information that we probably could have got value out of. And that was a long answer, and I'm sorry.
Okay, here's a good one for anyone on the panel. Thoughts on our new space agency in the Air Force?
Since when?
All right,
Who's over that thing?
because I love talking.
Also, why are you recording my portrait?
So, sorry to the Air Force veterans out there. We call it the Chair
Easier
Force.
to hold the phone.
The white collar service.
You don't
They
like
look
the
at me and
portrait?
go, oh, you're in the Navy? I go, yes, I work for a living. Someone's got to get their hands dirty. It'll be interesting. If there is an anal retentive service, I'll just say the Air Force is probably it. So how Spacecom will do, I don't know. I don't want to talk politics on how that was stood up, but that's a different story. I just think you need to weed through all the... Is there kids in here? Okay, we gotta weed through all the bullshit in DoD. You gotta cut out all the red tape and get to the bottom line, the brass tacks, whatever it is. And you'll probably get a lot more answers. You'd probably get a lot more done for a lot less dollars, but it doesn't happen. Standing up another space command, I would say, wow, you just added another layer of bureaucracy to the system. That's Dave's opinion, not the United States government, it's me. But I would agree that it's just one more layer of BS that we gotta deal with.